Yo, what up, Deadites? It's your boy KJ from Scary Horror Show. Coming live from the Horror Cave to do this fire review of the movie Prey. Crystal, stop messing around with that camera and get over here so we can shoot this.
KJ, what's that?
Huh? Oh,
KJ.
Huh?
It's time for the Scary Horror Show.
Let's get it.
Damn.
You thought that was funny, didn't you?
What?
All this little red dot and predator sounds and all that.
It was funny though.
Whatever. Anyway, everybody's favorite dysfunctional non-couple is back. Your boy KJ.
And your girl Crystal.
From Scary Horror Show.
What's up, y'all?
We are coming live from the Horror Cave to do the review of the movie Prey. Prey is actually a sequel to one of my favorite movies, Predator. Crystal, why don't you tell them about the lay of the land and everything?
Okay, well it's a prequel, so it's an origin story. So it kind of happens before the other Predators have happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's set in the 1700s on the northern Great Plains area. So Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming. So that's what that area was. Is what we know now as those 5 states in the United States.
Okay. Somebody did their job for homework.
So it sits around this tribe, Comanche Nation tribe, in their native land, and the main character is a young lady named Nauru. So she's a hunter, and she hunts with her brother and the other men in the tribe. So she's been taught to hunt with her family. So she's pretty good too. She kind of has trouble kind of getting respect though, because she's a female and they expect her to kind of stay in her place. And
side note, sexism is real.
Yes.
I'm watching this movie with the Native Americans and they were just bad to this girl.
He was very shocked. I said, we're still dealing with it now. We've come a long way, but we still have a long way to go. But that's why she was having such a hard time. They weren't giving her any respect. But she was actually pretty good. She was pretty good. She was a good hunter and tracker, and her brother knew that. So he kind of stood up for her as like, let her come, she's good. So, but because the other guys were kind of like, nah, we don't need her. She can stay home and get the food ready for us when we get back. So it was kind of like that. So he was just in shock. But men used to do women like that back in the day. So,
but we're gonna move on from that. Get away from the woman's lib portion of it. So we're gonna talk about, Chris already said there was a brother and a sister. Again, I always love family vibes in movies like this. He rode for her, she rode for him. They were together.
They were close. They hunted together a lot, just the two of them on their own, aside from with the other men.
Right. So what they do is they go out trying to hunt what they think is a mountain cat. They find out it's not a mountain cat. It is actually a predator.
Mm-hmm. And the whole thing about it, the sister kind of knew something was strange, but nobody would listen to her. They didn't want to hear anything she had to say.
She's a woman.
Because she's a woman. She kept saying something's not right, and I don't think the cat did this. Or they were like, it's probably a bear. She was like, I don't think it was a bear. Nobody was listening to her until it was too late.
Yeah, too late. And let me tell you something. You know how I am. I love my brutal death scenes. This predator got down. Now, granted, it was back in the day, and it didn't have all the little stuff it has, when they fought Arnold Schwarzenegger in the jungle, but
they did make it believable. So they did make it like he was, older with his technology, but he still had more advanced technology as opposed to the humans in the movie.
Yeah. So Native Americans got slaughtered. Not gonna tell you how many, not gonna tell you who, but some got slaughtered.
Yes.
And then there was a group of
explorers,
hunters, I want to say.
Hunters.
And pretty much they tried to capture the predator. Mm-hmm. I guess maybe, I don't know, that's what they do.
Well, they were capturing other predators in the forest, so they was like, oh, let's catch him and try to take him back or whatever to get money.
Big mistake.
They met their match.
Yeah, so not gonna tell you what happened to them, but let's just say they won't be in Prey Part 2. You know what I'm talking about? But so I mean, it was just a very good movie, you know. And the good thing about this is, in the earlier Predators, which actually ended up being later Predators because this is a prequel, they used a lot of modern technology and they didn't get anything done. Like Predator 1 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, they had a guy with a big chain gun. They had guys with all kinds of machine guns, and they barely nicked the Predator. But these Native Americans, they went out there, they put their hearts and soul into the fight, and they actually brought the fight to the Predator.
They did. That's what I really liked. They really showed some good fighting techniques that they used, especially the main character, Naru. She was bad.
She was a warrior.
She was getting it in.
Warrior.
Yes. I was okay. I shout out.
You know, and the funny thing about it is, because everybody slept on it, and that's pretty much the theme with a lot of horror movies. Yeah. It's the most slept on character that usually ends up being the hero or the heroine. And that was you know, no slight, no nothing. She was just there and she bought it.
Yes, it's always the one that seems like they're not a threat that ends up being the biggest threat.
And remember that not a threat when you watch this movie, because that plays a part. You know how predators operate if you've seen any of them. So just remember that. And just, you know, again, the gore and the violence in this movie was really off the chain. It's not really a scary movie, but the monster is scary.
It had some good fighting and some kill scenes, though. I was like, whoa.
And it did have a couple of jump scenes.
A couple of jump scenes, but I mean, the fighting and the killing is it's not a sleeper movie. You're going to be entertained.
Yeah, so if you got Hulu, check it out.
Definitely.
We watched it right here in the horror cave on the big screen. Yeah. Loved every minute of it.
Really good.
So we're not going to hold you because this is a non-spoiler review. We don't want to get too much into it. But I will say, again, watch it. Great movie. If you got Hulu, it's free. So
pop you some popcorn. Enjoy the movie.
Get you a drink.
Yeah.
Do what you do. But so it is final score time. So I'm going to go and give this probably out of 5 knives. I'm going to go and give it 4 actually. It was very good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Great graphics. By the way, there is an end credit scene. What they call a stinger. I hate that word.
It sounds funny.
But so make sure you check that out. I'm not going to spoil that for you, but just let the credits roll. And my score, like I said, is 4 out of 5 knives. Crystal, what do you get?
Well, I'm laughing because that's exactly what I was going to give it. 4 knives out of 5.
I'm trying to be like
I'm trying to be like you. You just, what happened to ladies first? I should have gone first anyway. Anyway, y'all. So I give it 4 knives. I thought it was good. I was not expecting much. I didn't know because, you know, they're always doing these sequels and these prequels, trying to make these franchises. So I was like, okay. But it was really good. I really liked the points they were trying to get across, the messages, the feminism. I just think it was just a great movie. The action, there was a few jump scenes, but what it lacked in far as horror, it made up for with the kill scenes. A really good movie.
Yeah, definitely great kill scenes.
Yes.
So like I said, check it out. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this. Follow us at Scary Horror Show on Twitter, at The Scary Horror Show on Instagram. And until next time, it is your boy KJ
and your girl Crystal
from Scary Horror Show.
Yes, y'all.
Peace.